This video now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, but welcome back if you're not new. Today I'm doing a prolonged video. Like, I should have done this months, if not a year ago, but here I am sitting here with a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old when usually people make this at 5 months old. I'm gonna make it for you now. But because I have 2 kids and they're a little bit older, I feel like I've kind of got it down. And now when I have my 3rd baby, I'm not pregnant. This is not a pregnancy announcement, but later on, once I have a baby, I feel like I will forget all this and not know what I'm talking about. But at least at this point in my life, I feel like I kind of have it figured out. Things that I feel like I need, 8 products that are my holy grail, like I need this when I have a baby products. Now I did try to go beyond the normal things people talk about in videos. Like, I've made this video before, I will leave it down below in the description, but I tried to stay away from like zip up onesies and things that are kind of more obvious and talked about in other videos. I tried to go deeper than that and things that I feel like are more necessary that are maybe not talked about as often. Now this video is in collaboration with Sandy from TheSocialitelifeTV. I met her in Seattle and let me tell you guys, she is one of the funniest, most positive people and most like real people I've met in a very, very long time. She's just very real. She also has another channel that she does like beauty reviews, product reviews, and stuff like that. And she shows the more like real, raw side of her, not the mom side of her, because TheSocialitelifeTV is a vlog channel and it's, you know, with her 2 twins who are so freaking cute, and it's like a vlog and it's very family friendly, whereas her personal channel is more like real and honest, you know? So anyways, I really, really love her, and I don't really do collaboration videos anymore, but when I met her, I was like, I have to let my channel, if you guys don't already know her, I have to tell you guys who she is and what she's about, because again, she is one of the best people I've ever met. So that being said, we are both doing our top 8 baby necessity products. Again, my kids are now toddlers. My 1-year-old, I guess you could call a toddler, and then her kids are much, much younger and can still be considered babies. So we both are at different points with our kids, but these are both of our baby products. So the first thing is a pack and play. I feel like every mom I know has one of these, but it's not something you think to buy right off the bat. A lot of people buy the, what do you call those things that you put next to your bed? The halo things that you can put next to your bed. I just put the pack and play because a lot of pack and plays come with like the newborn thing that goes on top, and that worked really good for Alea. She did really well in that. I also co-slept with her, so I got it right off the bat. But even if you don't, once they turn 6 months old, it's so nice to have that everywhere you go, every hotel, everywhere you travel. It's really easy to obviously pack it up and take with you. It's really great for traveling. And if you know anything about me or my family, we travel quite often because our family lives in LA, so we're there quite often. But even if we didn't travel, I just feel like it's so nice because now, you know, if Levi has a nightmare, and Levi's in a toddler bed, but if he, or not a toddler, he's in like a big boy bed, but if he has a nightmare, we can put the pack and play in here and he can sleep in our room, or if Alea has a hard time, she can sleep in our room or the playroom. Also, a really good hack that I learned, I think I only did this with Alea, not Levi, but I put the pack and play in the living room and I put a blanket on it so it's comfy, and then I put a bunch of toys right when they're learning to crawl, because it keeps them kind of contained in one place with their toys for a while. I think that when a baby goes from sitting to crawling, they cry a lot. At least my kids did, because I think they're overwhelmed with how much space they have. But when you can find their space and put a lot of toys, I just feel like they have, you know, they're like, oh, toys. They're more focused on the toys rather than the area surrounding them. So pack and play is definitely my biggest recommendation by far. The second thing is Desitin cream. My kids didn't really have bad diaper rash cream. Desitin is a diaper rash cream if you didn't know. But they didn't really have bad diaper rash cream. I mean, bad diaper rash, but this helped when they did. I would put it on and the next day their diaper rash would be gone. And especially we travel a lot, so I feel like I'd put it on even if they didn't have a rash when I knew that they'd be sitting a lot longer, even if they didn't go to the bathroom and they weren't sitting in there like pee or poo. It keeps them, if they're gonna wear a diaper for a longer amount of time, it keeps it more like moisturized and doesn't dry them out and give them a rash. The next thing is a temperature reader. Now, not the ones you put under their armpit. That's the one that I got for both my kids, and now I've learned from that, and now I have the Nokia one that goes, you just put it to their forehead and it takes like 2 to 5 seconds and it gives you an immediate temperature reading. And those are the ones that I mean, the ones you can point at the forehead and it takes their temperature, because especially once they're crawling, once they're not just laying there anymore, it's really hard to put something under their armpit for 1 to 2 minutes and hope they don't move or mess it up. So I feel like those are the most useful. So that is something I didn't know at first that I've learned over time. The next thing is a backpack diaper bag, and I guess this can kind of be based on preference. I just feel like it's really easy to be able to carry something on your back, on your shoulders, your hands free. You don't have a purse right here that you're trying not to like let fall off, or that's really heavy and cutting off your circulation. So I have had purses and I've had diaper bags that are backpacks, and I love the diaper bag backpack version. Even now for Christmas, Oscar got me a Louis Vuitton. I don't know if you guys saw that video. If you guys are coming from Sandy's channel, then hello. This is kind of a late hello, but I have a daily vlogging channel as well, and Oscar got me a Louis Vuitton for Christmas. I will leave that channel down below, but anyways, I use that for a diaper bag, and I don't ever put poopy stuff or dirty stuff in it, but I will put like diapers and wipes because having a backpack is just so much more convenient. So even if you're not a diaper bag person, again, like a Louis Vuitton is not a diaper bag, it's just so much more useful when you can wear it as a backpack. And backpacks can be cuter, in my opinion, than diaper bags that are like, you know, two handles like for your arms. I just like the backpack diaper bag versions more. The fifth thing is a sound machine. Now I've actually heard, I think this is something that is more popular, like a lot more people talk about this, but I just feel like if you get kids used to having the noise, then it's nice. Also, my house has very tall ceilings and is very open, so everything echoes. Everything. So the only way that my daughter cannot hear me is if I put her sound machine on it. Now there's so many. I will link the one I have down below. It's from Amazon. I absolutely love it. The one I have for Levi is a projector, and he actually doesn't like the sound on. Sorry about that, guys. My memory card ran out of storage. But anyways, like I was saying, I don't even remember, a sound machine, because I feel like it just helps. But the thing is, it helps them sleep longer. But the thing about a sound machine is if you don't use it to start with, then it's really hard. Like, oh, this is what I was saying. Levi can't sleep with the sound on. I just use the projector for his because that's what he cares about. It's more of like a night light. Whereas if I use the noise, he'll wake up in the middle of the night because he's not used to it. So if you're gonna use a sound machine, I wouldn't start using it 2 years in. I would definitely use it from the beginning, and that's what I'm doing with Alea, and she loves it, and I do feel like it helps a lot. Okay, the next thing is a wipe warmer. Now this is for more when they're like turn 1, so I guess this isn't really a baby one. A lot of people do use it when their kids are babies, but from my point of view, my kids, Levi and Alea, never cared about using like having the wipes cold or warm when they were younger. But now that they're older and getting their diaper changed, I notice is when they're like, ooh, cold, and they don't like it as much. So now I actually just purchased 2 wipe warmers from Amazon. I will link them down below. I got those like 2 months ago. And again, my kids are 1 and 2, so they're older, but I feel like it actually matters now because I got one when they were a newborn and they didn't use it. They didn't care. Now I know some kids are different, but mine didn't care what the temperature of the wipe was. So now it's like really hard to change their diaper sometimes because they're older and they don't want to do it, and they can move and crawl and run. So they're like, heck no, why am I gonna lay here and get my diaper changed? But when the wipes are warm, it kind of feels better and inclines them to lay down more. Is incline the right word? Oh, I don't freaking know. The next thing may seem a bit unnecessary, and honestly you could live without it, but it's really been convenient on my end to have a lotion or a baby wash or a bath, like bubble bath, blah, 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 that has some sort of lavender oil in it or some sort of lavender scent. A lot of the time they're like either nighttime lotions, I think is what they call them, or like infused with lavender oil or lavender oil scented or whatever. But I feel like those help a lot, especially with Alea, who's my youngest. I have a little roller ball actually. It's an essential oil. It is meant for babies, so it's safe. And I put it on her feet, her back, and behind her ears right before she goes to bed. So I'll put her in her crib and then I'll put it on, and then I will put socks on and put her to bed, and I feel like it just helps relax her because my 1-year-old is very active, and not as in walking, she can't walk yet, but she's very hyper and like she has a lot to do in her day, okay? So she's very crazy, and I feel like that kind of helps her calm down. But also before I was using the essential oil, even the bubble bath, because I'd give her a bath at night, I feel like that really helped relax her. And oddly enough, this kind of seems weird, but the lavender scented bubble bath that I have from like Burt's Bees, I think, it relaxed her body so much that she would get out of the bath and I'd put a diaper on her and she would poo. So I don't know why, it's really odd. A lot of people would say it's because of the warm water, but when I was putting her in a bath but not using that bubble bath, she wouldn't like go poo after. So I highly recommend just getting any type of lotion or essential oil or bath wash or anything that had lavender oil. I feel, plus it smells way better and is more long lasting on your baby, but also I just think that it helps relax them. The next one is another kind of odd one, and that's why I saved it for last, but I feel like having, you know, when you first have a baby, or even when you have a baby but they're growing older, an important thing is like, it's very fun to buy your kids toys, especially when it's your first, you have no toys, so you want to buy them toys. If you're gonna buy them toys, then I would buy them toys that resemble stuff you have, like cleaning supplies or Tupperware or cooking stuff or food stuff, because I feel like that's what my kids have always been most gravitated to, because they see Oscar and I always cleaning or cooking, or, you know, I don't know, the age that my kids are at, they don't do dress up or anything like that. They're both at an age where they're just not interested in the toys that they have, and I think that's pretty common. You know, you always hear parents say like, they don't even play with the toys, they play with what's in the kitchen. So not that you shouldn't buy them other toys, I just feel like it's very beneficial and you get a lot of use out of toys that you buy that resemble toys you have. So for instance, I got Levi like this cooking set and he absolutely loved it. I really wanted to get him like a broom and mop set because he's always trying to help me clean, but those are so expensive. So I'm trying to find some that are more affordable. And I don't know why, but I haven't checked on Amazon yet because at Target they're kind of pricey. But those are the toys that I recommend. I just feel like you'll get more use out of them rather than blocks. I mean, I can't tell you how many sets of blocks I have bought or family has bought as gifts or that we have in general, and they're just all over the place and they're not even played with. They're just kind of there. They play with them on the first day and then after that they're totally done with them. So anyways, those are my 8 top baby products. If you guys want to see a toddler version of this, again, my kids are only 1 and 2, so I can't speak for 4 or 5-year-olds, but younger toddlers, if you want to see things that I'm constantly using now or some of my favorite products now, then let me know down below. Also, don't forget to check out The Social Life TV, also Sandy's other channel. I will have all of that linked down below, and make sure to tell her I sent you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.